Hello everyone and welcome to another video review by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to talk about my thoughts and opinions upon an NBC television series by the name of The Night Shift. I'm going to talk about episode 3 titled Hog Wild. What we have in this episode are several different things going on. We have, the gay guy, somebody, spoilers coming up, someone finds out that he's not the only one now. Someone else finds out that he's gay. We have a pig that ends up biting someone's hands off and ends up getting loose in the hospital. There's several different interlocking plots, but for the main part of it is a little girl comes in, and this little girl for some reason is faking that she has she fakes that she has a disorder when it's actually her father that's sick, and that actually ends up coming into play later on in the episode. That's pretty much the main gist for episode 3 titled The Night Shift of the NBC television series, episode 3 titled Hog Wild. Overall, this was a really good episode. This series is really building on its characters. I'm really starting to like it. It's really, there's some nice, interesting cases, some unique cases. Very unique case, such as I mentioned earlier. This, they're in the middle of this, hunting area, and this pig ends up biting a guy's hand off. They have to remove the hand from the pig and sew it back onto the guy. So I thought that was very unique, very creative, and I hadn't really ever seen a situation like that before, so that was pretty cool there. There's some nice little sentimental stories, such as, little girl, now these are like, one episode events, but, such as the little girl's father, she was trying to convince, the guy, that doctor, and that doctor that, the doctor that helped them out, is probably one of my favorite characters for the time being, at least. TC's cool, but I think that him and TC are definitely, tied for the lead of my favorite character. Anyways, I like the, little sentimental scenes there. There's some really cool stuff going on in this show. It's crazy to think that there's so many interlocking plots, interlocking stories, but it works really well. Someone might say that the show is a little bombarded, it's a little bloated with all the stuff it has going on because there are several different stories, but I think it's almost a good thing because I think the stories benefit each other and I think they really work together. There's some great chemistry between the characters. I think another favorite character of mine would have to be the boss of the place. He's not a doctor, but he's the one in the suit, kind of the executive of the place, the one that sort of keeps everybody in line, I guess you could say. He's another great character that's a D-bag a lot of the times, but when you find out a story about him losing his vision, the whole, divorce with his wife, and he's only, allowed to see his kids every now and then, for me at least, I really start to feel for his character, so I really like his character also. Overall, a great episode. There's some good stuff going on, some really unique, scenes. I like the scene also towards the end with the gay man. I forget the character's name, but I don't hate to label him as this, but the gay man's character also, I enjoyed his plot line. There's some really cool stuff going on. There's some nice relationships developing, and as you can see as the series goes on, you can see that these relationships are going to become a little complicated because you have TC's character dating Danielle Alonso's character, and it seems that his ex-girlfriend is getting a little jealous of that. So we have that whole thing going on. Overall, pretty stellar episode with lots of different things going on. So if you're into these sort of doctor shows such as ER or Grey's Anatomy or something along those lines, Monday mornings it was canceled on TNT, but that's another doctor show. If you're into that sort of stuff, I really think The Night Shift might be for you because there's several different stories going on, lots of interesting scenes, and overall, it's pretty cool. That's my review of the NBC television series by the name of The Night Shift for episode 3 titled Hog Wild. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my page below, and I'll see you guys later with more videos.